Well, it happened and we did it. We're stuck. We're stuck in a hole here. You can see that whole bottom side drop down into this mud. We are stuck. We're in reverse right now. Let's go forward. That wheel's spinning over there. Let's even engage the lockers. We'll put on our front lockers. Front and rear's locked. Let's see what that does. We're buried. We're officially stuck. Back wheel spinning. Sorry, you can see it there. Back wheels just spin. We're framed out. Look at, wheels are spinning. Front and rear wheels are, I mean, I'm just spinning. Ah, we're framed out. We are literally sitting on a frame. We are stuck. We are in trouble. And we got to figure out how to get out of here. We got a winch. We might have to use it. But first time I've ever got this truck stuck. Never been stuck in it before. Simple little hole in the road, but again, these military vehicles come through here and rut them out so bad that I'm just, you know, was putzing through it. I'm high centered. I can't, I cannot budge 1 inch. I cannot budge 1 inch. All right, let's set up and see what we can do here. Look at that. It's like peanut butter mud. It's literally, we are buried into peanut butter mud and we are done. We are sunk. We are out of commission. Ah. You know, these places, they get so rutted out. Look at that. We are buried in. There is no doubt about it. We are locked in and buried and we could be in trouble. We're going to try and see if we can't set up the winch and get the winch out of here somehow, but we are, first time ever, Gladiator is stuck and in a hole that you would never think would. You would never think would be so bad. And we are buried in it. Just took the wrong line and we're high centered and we're stuck and the wheels are just spinning. We're just, again, it's a military base, military vehicles that come through here. And, you know, like I said, just catch it the wrong line. You're locked up. We are stuck. All right, we got the wires set up for the winch. Connected here, running in the back. We'll set it. Look how deep this is right here. 30 inches deep, this trench right here. We're going to try and cut across this because, like I said, I cannot get in this with my boots. But look at right here. Look at this. Isn't that crazy? Then another trench here. We go down. And then coming back up. Look at this. Look at where I'm walking. How crazy is this? It is the little dumbest things. Look at this. If I had just come over this much further, I'd have been completely fine. One bad rut. One bad rut is what took me out and high centered me. We are sitting on that rut, high centered, dead in the water. There's no escaping this. We got the winch set up. We got to pull. Oh, see, that's where we're driving through. But that trench over there, as you can see, the back of that Jeep bogged out. We're going to run that winch. I don't know where. I'm probably going to go to that tree right over there is what I'm thinking I'm going to do. But look at this. Look at how shallow it is right here. This is the rut that I am high centered on. See how that is? Right here, it's barely there. And then if I step here, woohoo, and we're in just massive mud. Okay, just horrible, sucking mud. I can't get my foot out. That's the problem. That's what we ran into. We just cut that line wrong. So we are going to get that set up. Get across that. Look at that. First time ever burying it in there. But like I said, I don't care what you drive. And I don't care how good it is. When it's time to get stuck, you aren't going to help it. When you're sitting on a frame, you're done. Let me set the camera on here. And we'll start pulling some stuff out. All right, there we go. We are out. What a nasty hole. And you look at it, it's just a hole in the road. Wouldn't think it's any big deal. Look at that. We were straight up wrecked. We were high centered, locked up on a rut, and wrecked. And thank God for the winch. Saved our butt. Love this thing. 2-minute setup. You know, 2 minutes to pull it out of the back, plug it into the hitch, run the wires to the battery, and sweet, simple, and easy. And it rides in the back. So beautiful setup. I really do. I love it. And then we got the line. We ran it right here. So here we are hooked up here and set up, winch line running. And there it is right there. Now all we got to do is we're going to disconnect it from that tree and spool this thing back up and then just unhook it. Now I did make one change to this setup. Before I was using the clamps on the wires, and people were telling me that that's not good because the clamps don't offer enough surface area. So I just I took the clamps off and put eyelets on here. So I just said I have these extra bolts and I just clamp them right to the battery terminals. And I got a pair of pliers that I keep right in my kit right here. Just makes it real simple to just spin those, drop them on, and hook them up. So sweet and easy, and that gets us all dialed in right there. And like I said, it's less than 5 minutes to set that winch up. And you can see it's a lifesaver. But when I don't need this winch, it rides right on that piece of foam up there in the corner so that it doesn't move nothing and it's strapped down. But I don't feel the weight of it. I don't know it's there. It's not an issue. The cables go right in this bag along with my winch controller. Everything is like absolutely a beautiful setup. Love it. But first time I've had to use it on the Gladiator Rubicon. Even with lockers, it doesn't matter what you got. If you cannot get traction because you are high centered, your wheels cannot touch ground, as you saw, they just sit there and spin. You're going nowhere. You have nothing. So a winch is a gold mine to get me out of here. So this has been a 15-minute setback, all said and done, but at least we're out of the hole. We didn't have to call anybody, which we can't do anyway. We have no service here, or wait forever. So I mean, like I said, that winch is it just now paid for itself and proved itself huge. First time I actually had to use it, not just testing it, but I straight up needed it, and it worked like a champ. And like I said, by being on this cradle, I want to go back. I don't need to go forwards a lot of times. I want to back out, especially if the holes are bigger than this. This one is a simple little one. I could have went either way. But a lot of the times it's so nasty even further down that just backing out and going a different route out here is the better way to go. Okay, and I mean, like I said, this is a military base. There's vehicles out here running around on 60, 80-inch tires and Trax vehicles. And I just caught one of their, when they come through here for training, I just caught one where somebody tore it up pretty good. And my little 35s were no match for it. It just dropped me like a stone and hooked me up. This winch saved me. With it being on a cradle, it can spend its whole life sitting right there underneath my tonneau cover. You can see the blue strap strapped down so that it doesn't move, and it just stays here until I need it and whenever it's ready. That mark on my thing is not from a winch. That is actually from this cooler. You can see the line of the cooler rubbing against there because the cooler used to sit right there. But I let that thing sit here protected from the elements underneath my tonneau cover, perfectly fine, always ready whenever I need it. Here it is, good to go, and beautiful setup. So now we're just going to re-roll it and get it ready to roll. So